This is the CASIO LK-30. Let's turn it on. The LK-30 is a musical keyboard that was released in the late 90s. It features a 7-segment display, which shows you the tone, rhythm, or song which is selected. The keyboard features a selection of 100 tones, 100 rhythms, and 100 built-in tunes. It features a key lighting system. Pressing the keys will light them up. The keyboard can light up to 4 keys at once. You can turn the key lighting off by pressing key light, and the keyboard won't light up. The keyboard has a 12-note polyphony, although some tones use the 6-note polyphony. The keyboard has 3 different modes: normal, CASIO chord, and fingered. With CASIO chord, you can play 4 different types of chords. You can play major, minor, 7th, or minor 7th chords with 1, 2, 3, or 4 keys pressed. And the first note is the bass root. With fingered, you can play a chord standardly. At least 3 keys must be pressed to play a chord. The keyboard can allow you to play 15 different types of chords. You can play any rhythm styles on this keyboard. You can also select the tempo. Holding down one of the tempo buttons will scroll the tempo. You can also use the numeric pad to select the tempo. Pressing both buttons will set it back to defaults. The minimum is 40 and the maximum is 255 beats per minute. You can play back a song on the keyboard by pressing Song Bank and then choose any of the 100 songs. And then pressing start or stop will begin or end playback. This keyboard offers 85 auto accompaniment tunes and 15 two-handed tunes. With the accompaniment tunes, the left side indicates the chords, and the right side indicates the melody. The tone for any auto accompaniment tune can be changed. The two-handed tunes only use one channel, which means there are no background instruments. The tone for the two-handed tunes cannot be changed. Attempting to change the tone of a two-handed tune will be automatically set back to the default. This keyboard features a 3-step lesson which can help you master the songs. With step 1, you have to practice the timing of your notes. Using the one key play buttons, or any key, will play the correct note. With step 2, you have to play the correct note. With step 3, the song will play without the melody. You can use part select only for the two-handed tunes. However, you cannot use it for both hands. The lights will light up, the keys, the last 3 keys will light up to indicate which hand you're going to be using. Pressing the rhythm button while you're in songbank mode will not do anything. To exit the songbank mode, press songbank. The keyboard will power off after 6 minutes of inactivity when it's on battery. When it's on the AC adapter, it will go to power on alert mode. The feature can be disabled by pressing and holding tone while powering on the keyboard. The keyboard can allow you to set the transpose and tune. To set the transpose, press rhythm and tone at the same time. Then use the up and down buttons on the tempo control. You can set the transpose using the number pad, but only on the positive side. The transpose can be set with a minimum -6 and maximum 5. To set the tune, press tone and songbank at the same time. The tune can be set with a minimum -50 and maximum 50 steps. Pressing demo will play all the songs in order. You can change the song while in demo mode. However, nothing else will be changed. The tone is set to the tone you used before demo was activated. Pressing start or stop or the demo button will start the demo. The volume control affects the quality of the tones. On lower volumes, some of the tones are louder than the others. The keyboard can be muted, and the volume can go up to maximum of 9. You can set the volume with the numeric pad. The keyboard can be powered using a 9V sent to negative power supply, and it can also hook up into a direct line in. The keyboard can also run on 6 AA size batteries. This keyboard is available in the US, German, or the Chinese version, with the differences being the sound banks. Test mode on the LK-30 can be enabled by pressing and holding 0 and the start-stop button while turning on the keyboard. The mode switch can be done by sliding the slider. The numbers will indicate which mode it is: 2 for CASIO chord, 3 for fingered, and 1 for normal. Pressing the tone button will test the LEDs. Pressing rhythm will allow you to test the key lights. Pressing sound bank will test the AC adapter detection. The ones on the display will indicate that you're running this keyboard on batteries. The zeros will indicate that you're running this keyboard on the AC adapter. Button check can be done by pressing 0, and the following buttons must be pressed in order. Once that's done, you should get the OK sign. The ROM checksum can be checked by pressing 2. You should get the OK sign. Pressing 4 will play a sound at a minimum volume. Pressing 5 will play a sound at a medium volume. Pressing 6 will play a sound at a maximum volume. Pressing 7 will test stereo left. 8 will test stereo right. 9 tests MIDI, although this keyboard does not have MIDI. Part select turns off the keyboard. So that was the video of the LK-30 showing off the functions it has. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down in the comments. In the meantime, check out these issues that the LK-30 has.